One of the things that is so outstanding about this particular platform that I am on right this minute is that we come across so many interesting real life stories of, in my opinion, courage, determination, and wanting to hit that goal. What on earth are you talking about, Jan? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Did I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening? Yes, okay. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money and More Jan channel. Of course, I knew that. I came across a video. Never saw this channel ever in my life, ever in my life. And the video, everything brand new, but it came up on my feed, was very, very inspiring. I said, you know something? There are a lot of people who listen to this channel that are currently, let's say, on a debt-free journey or wanting to be debt-free. They are works in progress. So I said, you know what? This video has to be shared. I definitely want to share it. And the name of the video is called What 2 Years of Van Life Did to My Finance or Finances. Okay, I'll repeat that. What 2 years of van life did to my finances. And I believe the channel name is Van Life in Pixels. I'd be making a mistake, but it doesn't matter because I'm hooking that video up where in the description box below. I want to congratulate the person that created this video, the person who is now on the road to debt-free life, and explains the journey. Oftentimes we talk about the beginning, the problem, what got us to that point, and then we talk about the goal. But hardly do we ever hear the specifics about the journey, which, in my opinion, that's like the meat and the bones, and you know what I'm saying? The meat of the matter. Like we skip over, like, well, how did they do it? Okay, first of all, first and foremost, everybody's life journey is different. Okay, and this particular individual, chooses to live like a stealth life, like sort of nomadic. I'm brand new to that person's channel, to that lady's channel, so couldn't tell you. I subscribe, but I could tell you this much: I really, really like one word, and you see it in the title: Living Debt Free, which is my title for this video. Living Debt Free and Determination Changes Lives. This lady is what? Determined. Determined. There were a number of bumps and lumps on her road to becoming or getting close to or going through in her debt-free journey plan. I don't want to give you the whole thing away, because if this is you, this might be you. This might be a video for you. We always hear about like how people got into debt, but we hardly ever hear about how specifically they got out of it or come close to getting out of it. This is why, in my honest opinion, it would be really very helpful to anyone who is embarking or going through or just doesn't know where to begin on their debt-free journey. It's like a lot of people, like, they're thinking about the goal. But as I say many times, okay, a goal without a plan is only a wish. Or you could say a dream, okay? Or a dream without a plan is only a wish. Lots of us spend a lot of time wishing. We wish for this, we wish for that. But you know what? Wishing is just that, wishing, and nothing else comes of it other than maybe a fleeting moment of that wish. But that's it. But nothing else of it materializes. There comes a point where all of us have to take actionable steps. Are you in debt right now? You don't have to tell me. Don't answer it. Do not answer that in the comment section. But I would like you to consider your options. Now, not everybody's going to decide to hit the roads and live that way. That is not for everyone. It certainly would not be that way for me. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with people that do that. I think it's amazing. I admire everyone that does it. It's just not for a person like me. Everybody is different. Everybody's needs are different. Everybody's lifestyle is different. We can't just put everybody in a box. But I'll tell you one thing for sure: determination. Doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how young you are. We could all use what? A healthy dose of determination. Now I'm going to dial it back to a simplistic determination very simplistic. How many times have you attempted to make someone's recipe that you really, really love? And even the person was kind enough to give you the instructions, and yet you try it, and it just doesn't quite taste the same way that the other person did it. But you keep trying and trying until one day, guess what? Voila, all of your efforts were not in vain. And you got the recipe to be a little more even tailor made as time goes by to something even a slightly different twist. I believe in this. Always try someone else's recipe exactly the way they make it at least once or twice. But then comes maybe the third time around where you're like, why don't you start tweaking it to making it more of your own? But in every instance, every single time one tries, they are what? Determined. This is a word that is lacking. Did you ever notice back in the olden days, you heard more about determination? How come I don't know, maybe it's just in my mind's eye. I don't hear people mentioning determination as much as they used to. I don't know why. Is it only me? Let me know in the comments section below. Do you believe the word determination was used more often back in the day? And when I say back in the day, I don't mean 10 years ago. I mean 30, 40 years ago. Okay? Because a lot of times, all of us always refer to 10 or 20 years ago. But then again, it depends on how older you are, your present age. So somebody 25, to them, 15 years ago from 25 left them at age 10. And for them, that's a lifetime ago. But when you hit, like, let's say in my age bracket, for example, 15 years ago seems like a minute ago. I know I don't want to sound like, like I'm just saying the truth. But is it me, or is the word or the terminology determination lacking in our current society? Do we live in an instantaneous society? And I think that's a problem. What do you mean by that, Jen? I think we are so used, maybe because we work with computers, our phones, tap this, tap a channel, tap, 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 tap. We don't like it, tap it away. Anything we don't like, tap, 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 tap. Hmm. Back in the day, and again, I'm referring to 30, 40 years ago, we didn't tap too many things away. Either we got through them or over them or started over. Why? Because we were determined. There you go again, Jan. We were determined to hit our goal. Now, I'll give you an example. In my case, let's say with videos. Okay, so like what you maybe might consider with recipes, this is just examples that we're talking about. All right, by the time you hear a video, how do you know how many times I might have had to record the darn thing over and over again? You don't know. Uh, that doesn't come up too often, but I am determined, get the word, determined to get the message that I need and believe is important. I think we should try to bump up our dose of determination. Is there a project that you really, really, really want to accomplish? And it never, ever, ever seems to pan out. Or it's sort of like milk toasty. Or it's like, How many times did you ever do a project in your life? And the reality is that you were like just okay. But sometimes just okay can be a lot better than just okay, right? Don't you really rather have that wow factor, like looking back at the result of your project and saying, yeah, this is not just acceptable, but it's really, really good. And I believe when there is more determination from point A to point C to getting the job done, I really think that makes a big difference. Okay. For example, if I create a video, I don't care how busy I am that day. I don't care how many things I have planned in my book. I will not release the video unless I am 100, maybe even 110% satisfied with the way it came out. If I don't believe that my originally intended message comes across when I play it back on playback, for me, it's not going to get released. And if that means, yes, take another half hour and do it again. Some days there may be a third time. Okay, that's not on you, that's on me because I am determined to get the message out. I want that message that you are kind enough to take time out of your busy day. You see, I never take your time for granted. That's really, really important. And sometimes I listen to like some audios on various platforms, and it's like I don't hear it. People have to pay attention to how a sound comes across. Is it loud enough? Is it level enough? But this is me. I mean, everybody is different. We're all different, okay? But determination. I am determined to get a video out, an audio video out, because I put it out there that I create audio videos. Okay, so rarely do you see me on camera. Oh, let's roll that one back again. Unless I'm on Steve's show, and that's on occasion because sometimes he goes audio too. I am mainly audio. What'd you say? I am mainly, I would say 98% audio. Because I'm not an on camera kind of gal. I'm sorry. But I tell the truth and I am determined to get out clear audios out. Oh, that's important for me. I am determined to do that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Why? Because I really, really do appreciate everybody's time. And I know that you are determined to get things done too. What kind of projects are you into that you are determined to hit the finish line on? It could be, let's say you plan for it to be finished in 2 years. That's fun. Let us know in the comments section below. If you are determined to finish a project, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? You know, you do, before we go, you really do need a healthy dose of motivation. You need healthy dose of motivation as well as determination. To me, they walk hand in hand. All right, everybody, have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care of yourself and your wonderful family because get a load of this. If you don't take good care of you, you can't possibly take good care of them. Thank you so much. Super thanks are always appreciated. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.